Okay, good morning and welcome to Yeshiva YouTube Daily Double. Mishnah Yomi. We're starting the fourth parak of Maaser Sheni. Parak Daled, Mishnah is Aleph and Beis. Mishnah Aleph says, Amolech Peros Maaser Sheni. Imakom HaYoker, Makom HaYoker, where it's more expensive. L'makom HaZol, to a cheaper place. Makom HaZol, L'makom HaYoker, Podeu Kishar Makom. Let's say you add fruits. Eretz Yisrael is really only Maaser Sheni applies. You take a trip to visit your parents in New York. You know, my parents are actually visiting me now. So there's different prices for fruits, right? Fruits cost more in one place. Other place, they cost cheaper. So if you want to be poded, you don't have to go back to the original place. If it's cheaper here, or if it's more expensive, you're poded at that place. You don't have to worry about the price, what you're getting for it, how much money you're getting for those fruits. Maybe peros menakor in the ear. However, if you're in your field, you're, threshing your own grain in the field, and you're going to bring it to your city to process, right? And you're bringing barrels of unprocessed wine from the vat to the city. The amount that it costs to process it, to bring it to the factory, which maybe is in the city, or any expenditure that you have to get it to where you live, that you have to pay out of your own pocket, and you have to redeem it. You can't redeem it the value it is in the field. It's worth nothing almost in the field until it gets to the wholesaler and then eventually to the retailer. That's where the prices start to go up. You can't redeem it at that lower price. You have to at least redeem it at the level of wholesale, like we'll see in Mishnah Beis. As the wholesale price. You're poded in Maaser Sheni as the wholesale price of the fruits, not how much a retailer would sell it in the store for, which could be almost 100% difference. Again, when you have a money change, all right, so let's say you change $100, and if you get shkolim over here, so even though the rate, let's say, is 3.5, he's not always going to be 3.5. He'll give you 3.8, 3.48. You'll end up getting, instead of 350 shekel, you get 348 shekel. So again, you go to kula when it comes to Maaser Sheni. So if you're exchanging money, that's Maaser Sheni, or you're taking fruits and you're putting it on coin, so there's an exchange fee involved. So you take the lower amount. Maaser Sheni, you don't have to pay out of your pocket when you're redeeming. You only have to pay $300 for something that's worth $100. You only have to pay $348, not $350. Then poded Maaser Sheni achsara. You shouldn't be poded Maaser Sheni if you don't have a specific measure. You don't know how much you're dealing with, right? Maaser Sheni has to be meduyak. It has to be precise. Es shadamav yidum yipada al pi edecha. It's something which the price is known, right? There's a given price for such a thing. So even one aide who testifies that's the price, that's good enough, and you redeem it at that price. Any dumb of you doing certain things, like we'll see, like rotten fruits. The value is obviously decreased from fresh fruits, but you don't know how much it's worth. You pad al pi shlosha, then you need 3 people to estimate how much it's worth. Even a non-Jew is good over here, and even the owners. You go on a yayin shakaram, like wine that became sort of spoiled, the perosher kivu. Fruits that became rotten, money that became rusted, where it's hard to actually get someone to take your money or your dollar bills, became ripped or something like that. People don't want to take ripped dollar bills. Technically, if it's ripped up to half of the dollar bill, you can go to a bank and get money for it, but it's hard to go to a bank and get money for it. People don't want half a dollar bill. So then you have to estimate how much is it worth. A dollar bill ripped in half, is it worth 50 cents or is it worth 10 cents? Or nothing, because no one wants it. You have to evaluate that when it comes to being poded Maaser Sheni, the value of whatever you have. That's the conclusion of today's shir. Stay tuned for Ian Mitzion, where we discuss some more about these valuations. Really, you're going l'kula. Normally, if we assume these mishnayos are like Reb Meir, which is a stam mishnah in Masechtas Maaser Sheni, who assumes Maaser Sheni is Mamam Gavoa, belongs to Hashem technically. So we know a concept in the Gemara, the Hekdesh Yadu al Yonah. When it comes to Hekdesh, things that belong to Hashem, or the Beis HaMikdash, Hashem gets the better deal. Why do you get the better deal over here? Check out Ian Mitzion coming up next.